Hey, it's Amy Wall, and welcome to the weekly skin ritual. This is the most important part of our glowing skin journey, and I cannot express enough what a life-changing experience it will be when you shorten up and make your daily and nightly rituals really quick and potent, and something that isn't a chore at all, but something that you really can lean into and look forward to. And then saving all of the tools and the techniques and the facial massage, saving that for a once a week non-negotiable date that you have with yourself. How great would it feel to fall in love with yourself on a weekly basis? Of course, it's happening on a daily and a nightly and a moment to moment basis, but once a week, I'm inviting you to put a 30-minute non-negotiable skin date into your calendar. Is that a yes? Yes. Okay. And we're going to put this into the calendar. We're going to have this date with ourselves, and we're going to make it so fun, so juicy, something that we really are looking forward to, and something that we get to practice all of the things you've been learning in your glowing skin journey. So once a week is a perfect time to deepen your practice, connect with your higher self, and reprogram your self-image, activate your skin's intelligence. So remember, that's the higher self beauty effect. It's all happening together. And when I reference the magic mirror room, that is an advanced level inside of the Bright Rights. I highly recommend you dive into that whenever you're ready. But we can get into the weekly ritual without it. Okay, let's come back here. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the share and just go face to face with you. Take off my glasses so you can see my face. Okay, so once a week, you got your non-negotiable date. It's 30 minutes. Maybe it's on a Sunday. Maybe it's on a Thursday evening. I like to synchronize this one with when I'm pardon me. Okay. Keeping it real. I like to synchronize my weekly date with laundry and meal prep. And the reason why is that laundry and meal prep are more rituals that you're doing for your body and your being. And I love the feeling of getting into clean pajamas or some clean leisure wear and coming into my beautiful kitchen and having some beauty food to eat after I do this. Now, is that a lot to ask if you're raising children and working a 9 to 5? Yes. Do I still want to invite you to it? Yes, because it's absolutely magical. But it starts with you investing in you. And what happens when you invest this time, and what's really important is that this isn't time that you would normally be talking with clients or checking your emails. This should be an afternoon or an evening or a mid-morning where you have the day off already. Don't put the pressure on yourself that you're going to try to add in this weekly facial inside of a day that is already booked with other things. Set yourself up for success. That's why I like a Thursday evening. We usually don't have going out to dinner. I don't usually have like things I'm doing with my husband or friends on a Thursday evening. And I like to get ready for my weekend on Thursday, get the house clean and things like that. And then of course, right now, Sunday mid-morning is also a really great time to do it. Okay, so you've made your date. You are working towards building a beautiful vanity area in a closet a bedroom or an office, right? We're taking our skin ritual out of the bathroom, because the bathroom is the energy of elimination. And we are making a command center. That's what my husband always called it when we first got together. He built me this beautiful bookshelf and he said, here, honey, this is your command center for all your beauty products. And so I think I'll just give Jeff Wall some credit. I think maybe he's the one that helped me get there. I just love him. But at any rate, remember old-fashioned vanities, and I'll take a picture and put mine into the beauty energy community, and I would love to see yours. But the first part of the glowing skin journey is us editing and purging all of our drawers and cabinets, pulling out the products that we actually love, that we actually know what they do, and that we've gotten some results from and that we want to continue to use. We brought them out from behind the dusty cabinets and drawers where we can't see them in the bathroom that we can't wait to get out of. And we've brought them out into a place of honor on a beautiful tray with some sacred objects, perhaps a fresh flower, an homage to beauty. So this way of doing beauty and skin is really about connecting in with the energy of beauty and becoming its muse. There's so much less pressure. You don't have to be beautiful 24/7. It doesn't even have to be about you achieving something. It's just about you being a part of beauty already as a birthright. There's nothing really that you need to do except quiet down, take yourself off automatic, bring yourself online, tune in, tap in, and turn on all of your beauty energy. So that's why we want to have it at a beautiful sacred desk or vanity, an old-fashioned vanity. You can get them all over the place. And actually beauty and YouTube beauty is such a big thing that there's so many cool vanities out there. So I highly encourage you to do that. So we're meeting ourselves at our vanity. And now for our weekly skin ritual, we're going to do a deep dive. We're going to do a fascial, energetic fascia massage of our head, neck, and chest. This is a skintuitive massage that I'm going to lead you on. And that over time, as you advanced into the advanced levels of my bright rights and, become a master at your own self, and the more that you practice returning to your ritual, you will find that you will start to tune on and tune into this beauty energy, and we're going to allow that to guide us. You may also choose this time to do your LED light mask. This is the one. I also love microcurrent, which I can show you, but this is the one mainstream beauty thing that I truly do believe in, but not for the reasons that everybody else says. I've got a very special technique that I use with my LED light, and that's a separate class in the Bright Rights, the advanced level. But just know that the LED light is your friend, and if you have one of these masks, don't put pressure on yourself to do it 2 to 3 times a week or every single day. It's not necessary. You're going to meet yourself once a week and give yourself a facial once a week. So I've got my mask. I also might want to do a little cupping. I'm sorry that I can't tell you how to get one of these cups because they don't make them anymore, but there's lots of cups on the market. I might want to work with my gua sha. This gua sha has been programmed with my skin tensions. That's also an advanced class in the Bright Rights. I'm going to start my weekly ritual with really gazing at myself. Just falling in love with the body and being that I got to use as my avatar here. I've got a mirror behind me, so I'm just using the webcam as a mirror. This is an AI webcam just doing whatever it likes. Come back. Oh. I'm just gazing at myself. Total non-attachment, just unconditional love. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. A little pono. I butchered that, but it's a Hawaiian cleansing prayer, or perhaps a little metta meditation. Extending loving kindness to myself. Really looking and gazing at my skin without any judgments. Just noticing the areas that I would be willing to affect some change, taking the responsibility that I am the programmer of my reflection, but not using any judgment, not attaching stories to it. Noticing the areas where I'm feeling a little rashy, noticing the areas where I could release energy that much more. Noticing a little pigment that I am intending to be reused and recycled back into the blood flow. This is also an advanced bright right technique that there's a full masterclass on it, but here's a little bonus for you. Just activate our fingers for a minute. Remember that when we put our hands together, we're creating a circuit with our own energy. And a little energetic wrinkle release, advanced technique. Allowing my fingers to skintuitively move over my face. Allowing them to press and lift. And activate. Imagining that I have golden beams of light coming out of each fingertip, illuminating my entire skull. Taking off my earrings, taking off my light life manifestation circle. Okay, so I'm dropped in. You can just follow along, knowing that eventually you'll be able to do this on your own. So let's just go up into our scalp and just gently pull up and lift. Just taking little sections and lifting up our scalp and feeling all of that energy starting to flow underneath our scalp. Understanding now the real importance of brushing our hair, just to activate all of the meridians. But let's just gently, as if you were touching a favorite animal, not enough to hurt. Beauty is not pain. Anywhere that you are still running that program, are you willing to let it all go? Turn to sender with consciousness attached. Light matrix, clear, cancel, transmute. All pain is beauty beliefs in my collective. Back to the original program of perfection now. The original program of ease and pleasure. This is a pleasure-based beauty technique. So just lifting, sometimes bringing up little sections We're just waking up our entire scalp, knowing and understanding that our face starts right here. Okay. So knowing and understanding that our face starts right there, and I'm following the energy of the people that are watching me live right now and the people that will watch this, the beautiful women, the conscious collective. The brights, my bright lights. I'm following the energy of everybody that will watch this, and I'm holding your energy. Just coming down our scalp, knowing that our face starts back here. Let's just circle. Ask your hand to bring you to the point where your face is held. Imagining that your entire skin and face was held by one point, right? What is the face? What do you do when you go to the surgeon? They're cutting this, they're taking off extra skin, and they're lifting it, and they're sewing it right here. But we're going to go all the way to the back. Woo! Just ask your body and being to bring you right where your skin is being held, your entire facial structure and skin. And I want you to circle it and spiral that point counterclockwise, relaxing and releasing and rewinding and restoring and regenerating. Woo! I got you. Now just come to stillness, pressing, witnessing, feeling. We're feeling these feelings without a story. And as soon as it breaks just a little bit, which it did, let's go clockwise. Now let's wind in. Let's install and instill, encode and command and instruct a new program of richness, of radiance, of regeneration, of freshness, of energy. Oh. Now we're gonna just come and really squeeze back here. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Walking down your neck, really getting into these traps. Yeah, the trapezius muscles are trapping energies. Okay, so get in there. Somebody's got a lot of tension right here. So go in, squeeze it, just follow your own skin tuition, but let's wiggle, shake. We know that shaking, pulsing, vibrating is one of the best ways to release energy. So just go ahead and do that. If you have a gua sha handy, you can also release with that, going down both sides. And let's not rush through this. And you know how, like, sometimes you're in an exercise class and you do like a little bit of this and then you're just moving on. We can't just move on real quickly from this, because everything is happening. All your facial aging and shortening and the decay that's happening is actually happening due to the tightening and the shortening of the jaw, the neck, and the tensing. When you're tense like this and your neck isn't straight, you're not getting a flow. So you're not getting the maximum amount of nutrients. You're not getting the maximum amount of oxygen blood flow. You're not getting the maximum amount of lymphatic drainage. So we really have to spend some time here. We really get to. You'll notice that I edit and moderate my own language. And I will, if I'm using an unconscious word that is not exactly what I want to be sharing, I'm going to choose a different word. Okay, so breathe in. Did you feel some snaps and crackers? Okay, I almost went offline there for a moment. So that's because of everybody, the energy I'm holding, but we're going to shoulders to ears, breathing in, squeeze, 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 and cleansing breath out. I'm feeling a little dizzy. Take a moment if that's you too. Breathing in again we're going to do it one more time. Oh, man. Okay. So now, following the energy, I'm trying to get this thing to zoom in. Following the energy, we're going to use, oh, there we go. We're going to use our fingers. Let's get that thymus. This one gland is responsible for so many amazing energy facilitations, organ activation. So give your thymus a nice little thump. We want to keep that thymus nice and healthy and juicy with lots of energy coming to it. And then you can just use some nice, this is kind of firm. It still feels really good. You're not hurting yourself, but you're getting in there and you're feeling any fascial adhesions, working at the fascial level, the fascia being one of the most important aspects of our collagen. It's a never-ending network of fibers. It's our fiber optic system. And you can imagine it as a super highway of light. It's intimately involved with the hydration of your body and your inner waters. So we can imagine all of these inner super highways and inner rivers just opening up the on ramps and off ramps. This is a very important off ramp. Get that down there. And then just doing any freestyle, like letting your hands guide you. Knuckles. Tapping. Lymphatic system opened up. Okay. Now, we'll do a little work with the jaw. Opening up all the way. Feeling the connection here. Bring your fingers to the tension. Bring intention to your fingers. Bring intention to the tension. Allow us to dissolve and dissipate, relax and release, return, regenerate. Feeling the tension lessen Circle backwards. As if we were opening up the faucet and allowing all of the dirty water, the stagnant water, to start running clean. And then forward. Closing the faucet and instilling and installing and coding and commanding and directing a new pattern of softness and ease in this temple area. Underneath the ears. Take the ear flap that closes your ears and press it open and close a few times. Pull your earlobes. Do you know that the ears actually have more bones in it than any other area of the body? And ears, they say, back when we were on the prairie, hunters and gatherers, the ears would move. Let's get in here. Knowing all these points, using our intentional fingers. Let's do nice little tiny presses. Blood flow, oxygen, nutrients. See how nice and pink that is? That's the kind of glow we're looking for, not the glow of a burn, a glow of blood flow. Next ear. Can I tell you how good you're going to feel after this? Can I tell you what a great day you're going to have? Little tiny presses. Two fingers right alongside your nose. Press into the ooey gooey part. Ooh, sore. So open up the faucets. Now we're going to go underneath our cheeks. And I'm just going to go up and over and around. Do that 2 more times. See how I'm grabbing my cheekbones? Up and around my ears, lifting it up, intentionally lifting. All my hands are coming on, sweeping back, down, around, and lift off. 1 more time. Okay. And now at this junction of my weekly skin ritual, I'm putting on a little of my Skintessa facial oil. You can continue to use your fingers. But I'm going to use my quantum acupressure wand. And I'm going to do a full face of that. And to end my weekly skin ritual, I'm going to end with my LED light activation and a trip inside my magic mirror room. If you haven't already taken these advanced classes in the Bright Rights, I highly recommend it. If you want to age differently, if you want to have a different relationship with beauty, those are highly recommended. But otherwise, you can just also lie down and do a nice body scan, just noticing and locating any additional stuck tensions, doing a nice little visualization of whatever your skin tensions are, seeing yourself in your mind's eye. That's what we work on in the magic mirror room. And you actually have a sanctuary that you visit in the morning, in the evening, and as you go to sleep, as you wake up. It's called drifting and dawning. And there's many more advanced techniques you can do, but remember, you are the magic ingredient. It's about you. It's not about any of these tools I've mentioned. And really, even the advanced classes are wonderful. And you are the most powerful ingredient in this rich well, in this ritual. You are the power and presence and the most magnetic and magical, powerful ingredient. So taking this 30 minutes a week to spend this time with yourself is going to pay dividends in increased satisfaction. You're going to have increased money flows. Can't wait to tell you all about how beauty and money are actually the exact same thing. Or at least they have many things in common, and you're really going to be able to start to become the most valuable currency in everything that you do. So remember to come back into the group, the Beauty, Energy, and Community, and let us know how your weekly skin rituals are going, and check in on the pinned post for the weekly skin ritual. Would love to also see your vanity table spaces, your sacred beauty spaces. And we'll see you at the next class.